So today we have Saurajit with us. He's pursuing two online degrees from IIT Madras BS Data Science and also Pilani BSc CS. And also he's pursuing minor in AI from IIT Roper. So Saurajit, tell your experience, what it has been like pursuing two online degrees and also an additional course simultaneously.
I've been doing this from the last 8 or 9 months, to be honest, and it has been quite a journey. Like each term, there are 8 to 9 subjects. मेरा दो course मिलाकर हो जाता है. So like yeah, sometimes it becomes strenuous, but like yeah, अगर मद्रास का एग्जाम चल रहा है तो कुछ दिन बाद या बिट्स का एग्जाम चला आता है. So there is like no break for me, to be honest. But yeah, I'm managing somehow.
And what led to the decision of not going to an offline college? Not a very usual decision for the students, and you're now pursuing two online degrees. So, what led to the decision?
Yeah, so first of all, like after my 12th, like in JE also, I was like thinking of going to an IIT like every household in Indian household the guy wants to. But like मेरा कंप्यूटर साइंस का थोड़ा पैशन था एंड व्हाटएवर रैंक्स आई वाज नॉट गेटिंग अ गुड आईआईटी एंड इवन इफ आई वाज गेटिंग फ्रॉम लोअर ब्रांचेस एंड देन आई केम अक्रॉस द आईआईटी मद्रास बीएस डिग्री. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल दिस वाज लाइक यूट्यूब का जो पहले आता था वो तुम्हारा एडवर्टाइजमेंट में ना, तो ये मैंने देखा. सो एंड देन आई थॉट लाइक चेकिंग आउट द थिंग्स एंड लाइक द पेज एंड इट वाज लाइक क्वाइट weird फॉर मी, like the course curriculum everything, and I also showed it to my parents and they said to like just start with the qualifier and like advanced में मेरा तो हो गया था. So like I just got my entry to advanced, मैं advanced का तुम्हारा score only, and then I got into the course and yeah, मेरा तब वो ये चल रहा था, counseling चल रहा था. Then I got few colleges, but then after getting into the course I was like yeah, this is sufficient only, and like from the placement reports and everything I was like yeah, let's go for it. And तुम्हारा बिट्स पिलानी का because बिट्स पिलानी का is mainly computer science का degree and it is core computer science, you also know it I guess. So and this is a data science and application from IIT Madras. So as I was also interested towards computer science, and I was like, to be honest, fickle minded between choosing which college, which degree to go. So yeah, I went for the BITS Pilani degree and IIT Madras both. Parents were also supportive with the decision. So yeah, I went along.
So, we will compare these two courses in this because you have first-hand experience for both of these courses. So, let's just first compare the courses on the point-by-point basis. तो पहले एडमिशन्स की बात कर लेते हैं. तो दोनों में जेई मोड के थ्रू एंट्री होती है. बीच में जेई मोड के
BITS में JEE mode के entry नहीं है कोई.
सो
Which may have to
बीच
get
में कैसे एंट्री
60%
होती है?
marks. 60% marks in your 12, 60% and above. And there should be maths in your curriculum. And I guess science subjects too. I don't remember exactly, but yeah, this was the thing. And if you don't get 60% in your 12th exam, then you have to give an exam separately for the bits. It's collaborated with Coursera. I guess you know that too.
Hmm.
So yeah, so Coursera के साथ है. So on Coursera platform only, you have to give a maths exam, and that is like basic mathematics only. There's no such tough maths, like not 11, 12 ka maths. So like if you give that exam and if you like get some certain amount of marks, you can like directly get admission to it. And if you have the marks percentage, so 60%, then you can like directly get admission in the course. There is no such admission or qualifier in like the BITS Pilanika course. So yes,
सो अगर 60% मार्क्स आ जाते हैं तो यू कैन जस्ट डायरेक्टली
just
एनरोल.
apply it.
कोई
Yeah,
क्वालिफायर एग्जाम ही नहीं होता,
full
विच
qualified.
इज अनलाइक द अदर कोर्सेज. In IIT Madras, if you qualify J, you can directly enroll. Else, you have to give the qualifier
Qualified.
exam. Let's talk about the classes. Both live and recorded lectures होते होंगे. So, comparing these two classes, first of all, the course matter is very different. So one is the core computer science course है, दूसरा data science and AI are focused है. But still, how would you say, how are the lectures?
Yeah, the in the BITS course, they have like designed their courses in like an offline college का जो typical हमारा semester wise course होता है, वैसे ही they have
Hmm.
designed the course. Okay, so there's 6 months of a semester and they have like 2 terms in a semester and 3 subjects per term. All right, and like according the course wise, like the lectures and everything, their lectures are very short and precise. I guess you have also gone through the IIT Madras course lectures. So, like the lectures in IIT Madras courses, I feel personally it's very lengthy and boring. All right. So I have like been watching the lectures, and I don't feel at certain after certain point of time, I feel a bit of like from some other place. I can just watch it in a crisp version of that same lecture only. So I feel like that. But yeah, bitch lectures are very crisp and on point, and they also have like a weekly live session or that happens in Saturday or Sundays, and like they will like release a whole week's course content in a week, and you have to watch that thing. That's like 3 to 4 hours max, and like they have got also a live lecture session, so you have to join it on the end of the week, and there will be doubt solving, there will be some live question problem solving like from the course of the upcoming exams and past PYQs. So it is like that. And we have also in the bits one, we have like not every week when you do BSc in general sciences ना, so वैसे जैसे लिखता होता है तो वैसे you have to write. It's not objective or something. You have to exactly like submit reports on like things, and questions are very lengthy and subjective questions. All right. So
Hmm.
and teachers also check it and like give you remarks and give you a report how you're doing and that. So yeah, and it also contains a certain amount of marks, like 20% of the total grade. It comes from that only. So there are two graded assignments, staff graded assignment. There are MCQ questions like every 2 weeks in bits. So this is how the bits one goes.
तो द रिकॉर्डेड लेक्चर्स बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स कहते हैं लाइक द कोर्सेरा बिट्स पिलानी इवन द आईटी गुवाहाटी कोर्स
Hmm.
द लेक्चर्स आर मोर कंसाइज एंड स्टूडेंट्स को अच्छे लगता है
Yeah.
हाउ आर द लाइव लेक्चर्स लाइक आर यू एबल टू क्लियर योर डाउट्स और काफी कंसिस्टेंटली लाइव
Yeah.
लेक्चर्स होते हैं
Kafi consistently, yes, it happens every weekend on Saturdays or Sundays. They hold the live lectures, and it's for like 2 hours or so. But what they do is like even after those crisp lectures, they summarize the entire week's content. Okay. Student का जो भी doubt होता है, they can like write in the. It happens on Zoom, so they can write in the chat box everything. And the teachers are quite proficient in answering the doubt. The TAs help like us with some, if we are having some technical glitch or we are not like able to approach some teacher or something, they will get us in contact with them. So it is very smooth. So there is no such problem in doubt solving. And
cohort size of the IIT Madras काफी बड़ा है. So even though the lectures are boring, there are like external resources and support. In which do you find like student groups or like handwritten notes or like lectures?
so I have joined the course in cohort 4. Students in the previous cohorts have came up with different ways, like, so yeah, Hanush, so he made a app for the students only to get the notes like in a precise way. Like we have our ace grade for IITM, so he has also like made an app, so like students can arrange their notes over there. And even like there are drives, Google drives, links and everything. Like people from the previous course are providing us with notes with structured contents and like everything, so we don't have any problem with that. And as the number of scores are increasing, students are getting more interactive among themselves from with the previous batches. So we are getting the help. It's not
Hmm.
like that.
And which Pilani wala course भी काफी पुराना है. It was among the first courses which launched online. I think it launched in 2020 or 2021,
21, I guess so, because it was after the IIT Madras ka course.
1 year later.
Yeah, only.
Let's compare the cohort sizes. IIT Madras में total like 36,000 students currently studying है. And how does it compare to BITS Pilani?
Yeah, so I guess cohort wise, in the BITS course, there are 1,000 to 1,500 students, I guess,
Hmm.
because I have checked the Slack channel. I can see around 1,000 to 1,500 students varying time to time. But yeah, I guess that is like the cohort size of each cohort.
Hmm.
And yeah, IIT Madras के मतलब comparison में बहुत ही कम है. So yes.
But are there like plus points के कम थोड़े number of students है तो like are there like plus points के doubt sessions में ज़्यादा congestion नहीं होता है like teachers you can reach out to the management ऐसे कुछ plus points भी होते हैं कम cohort
अच्छा,
के.
yeah, see what I was saying is because plus point as in हम लोग का एग्जाम जो बिट्स में होता है वो ऑनलाइन एग्जाम होता है, ऑलराइट, मतलब ऑनलाइन प्रोक्टेड एग्जाम. सो being the number of students less, they can do that, of course. And like we have to submit again subjective papers only. That is not MCQ. All right, the questions will be given and it will be subjective questions only. So the teachers have to check that. Okay, so if it would have been 36,000 students or something like that, it would have been very difficult for the teachers to check those 1,000 or like 36,000
Hmm.
subjective papers. And
Hmm.
they do check like the 1,500 students ka paper and like they give remarks. सब कुछ होता है. What I was saying and the stuff graded assignment too, same like that only. Yeah, about the doubt solving and what I would say, IIT Madras has got like a huge number of TAs. All right. So हम लोग के लिए अगर if a guy is like constantly joining the live sessions, everything, it becomes easier for him to get in touch with the TAs also to get their doubts solved and everything. But yeah, bits के लिए भी same, as the number of students is less and they have, I won't say it's less than IIT Madras, but yeah, we have got sufficient number of TAs for the number of students. And like sometimes like not in this term but in future also, if we are assigned projects, so there will be a mentor who will be assigned, like 5 or 6 students will be grouped and each mentor will get, we will get under each mentor and we have to do some projects, मतलब कुछ group projects होता है. So yeah, so वो individual spotlight मिलता है कहीं ना कहीं in the bits वाला course because the number of students are less. But I won't say I am not getting it in IIT Madras also. If I'm like approaching for a doubt, I will get it solved.
Let's talk about the exam structure. तो IIT मद्रास में ऑफलाइन एग्जाम्स होते हैं 9 times in 12 months. फिजिकली एग्जाम सेंटर पर जाना होता है एग्जाम देने. इन बिट्स इट्स ऑनलाइन. सो प्रॉक्टर्ड एग्जाम क्या एकदम सीमलेसली होते हैं एंड do you find them more convenient?
If I say personally, I feel going to a exam hall and like writing a paper offline in an offline mode much more convenient than like sitting at home and giving a proctored paper. All right, because see, if you're on a laptop, the internet connection can get disconnected. Everything can happen, but it's not like that. We are given two slots. So there, if there is a student who is like giving the paper this slot, and if some problem happens, they can opt for another slot and request for another exam in the BITS Vara course. So what happens in BITS is like I've told you in each term there are three subjects. So there will be three consecutive days of exam. All right. So there are like 3 hours of paper writing time, and we are like directed to a V box channel, and there will be a proctor who will be there, and like they are not visible, but they will be monitoring you. And if you're like having any problem, you can just like write in the chat box. There is a chat box dedicated to like just issue solving, problem solving. I feel personally, I feel it better to go to exam hall and write the offline exam. So yeah, मतलब एक फील आता है जब एग्जाम तुम लिखने जाते हो, राइट? So the day before you're studying for the exam, you are preparing for it. So yeah, like the whole week before only in when I'm giving an exam for IIT Madras, and in the case of BITS Pilani too, it's an open book exam. Okay, you can refer to notes also. Like they have given you a separate PDF section to like upload your PDFs from before and like for during the exam to refer to and everything.
Acha.
It's not like IIT Madras that it's a
Hmm.
closed book and you have to like just go to an exam hall and write. So yeah, that's a plus point. And so it becomes much more like convenient for a student to write the exam. But I feel personally, I would love to go to an offline center to give their exam, same
Hmm.
exam only. So yeah.
Hmm. So एक्चुअली काफी ज्यादा डिफरेंट है लाइक पूरा एग्जाम का स्ट्रक्चर फर्स्ट इट्स ऑनलाइन इट्स
Mhm.
सब्जेक्टिव एंड इट्स ओपन बुक तो
हाँ.
तो लाइक काफी ज्यादा डिफरेंट वे में आपकी ग्रेडिंग हो रही होगी
Mhm, mhm.
सो दैट्स अ न्यू थिंग एंड इज देयर स्कोप फॉर चीटिंग कॉज लाइक इन आईटी मद्रास इन द ऑफलाइन एग्जाम देयर इज नो स्कोप फॉर चीटिंग लेकिन इन ग्रेडेड असाइनमेंट एवरीवन नोज कि लाइक काफी
Yeah, yeah.
स्टूडेंट्स
Like the faculties only warn us to not do that kind of thing because it will be harmful to us.
सो व्हाट्स द चीटिंग सीन इन प्रॉक्टर्ड एग्जाम
See, the cheatings in proctored exam, personally, like there have been some cases and actions have been taken against them, of course. So yeah, like they have been deferred for a semester and something like that. So yeah, but people don't tend to cheat. Of course, they are also like doing a degree and they try to be as honest they can be. But yeah, cases happen and like they get caught too, and sometimes the proctors are there, right? So what happens when we are giving the exam? You have to like be on with a camera from both devices. Like there should be two devices at a webcam and the laptop camera. Okay. So yeah, there should be like a different angle of the paper, and you have to like sit in the front of the computer, and the secondary camera will be recording what you are doing on the desk and stuff. Still, people like use mobile phones and have been caught, and actions have been taken against them. But yeah, so these things keep happening. So yeah,
Let's talk about the curriculum. तो ये core computer science course है. It's not specialized in data science. तो
no.
how do you find the curriculum? Like कौन से students के लिए कौन सा curriculum better होगा and how are the curriculum different?
A person who is like interested in data science, of course, will go to the IIT Madras, but they have also keen interest in maths, statistics. All right. So they can go for the IIT Madras course because it is heavy with maths and statistics. We all know that it is heavy with the thing. But yeah, for the bits thing, like during the preliminary years, like I am in the first year only. So I have completed just one semester. So yeah, there was like we have done the basic foundation में जो लोग हम जो maths करते थे, permutation, combination and stuff that have been covered in here too. Basic logics, everything have been covered in bits too. But the course is more aligned towards computer science. Like we have been taught C, we have been taught, we will be taught Java too. Like and oops, there then तुम्हारा DSS सब कुछ like in the first तुम्हारा year only, like first 2 semesters. So yeah, and there is also an extra like physics or bio, मतलब core physics and bio. Like in general sciences, which you have to take, you can choose between physics or bio, and like it's in this semester only, the second semester. But tomorrow IIT Madras, I would say people who are interested in data science and data analysis and like more statistical part of the thing. But if you're like aligned to core computer science, like software development, then coding, then tomorrow anything related to just basic computer science, it would be better to go towards the BITS Pilani course.
हम्म, तो ज़्यादा जनरल कोर्स है इवन इफ लाइक तुम्हारे अगर इंटरेस्ट अभी तुम्हें पता नहीं है कि किस फील्ड ऑफ कंप्यूटर साइंस में इंटरेस्ट होगा देन बिट्स
It would be
प्लानिंग
better to
करिकुलम
go to
वुड
BITS.
बी मोर फ्लेक्सिबल
So, na in third or fourth year, in while doing BSc honors and BSc, okay, in BITS Pilani, you can like there are four streams, मतलब four track ways. You can like change your subjects and opt for new subjects. Like तुम्हारा if you want to go towards data science, मतलब data science, AI, deep learning, you can go follow another track. You are like aligned towards web development, software engineering, वो सब चीज के लिए एक अलग track है. So yeah, there are different tracks, and like after like they teach you the basic first 2 years for first 4 semesters. From the fifth, sixth semester, you can like just choose whichever track you want to choose and pursue with that.
आईआईटी मद्रास वाला कोर्स काफ़ी ज़्यादा मैथ्स इंटेंसिव होता है। तो रिलेटिवली लाइक कितना ईज़ियर होता है लाइक ऑन द मैथ्स फ्रंट द बिट्स पिलानी वाला कोर्स?
बेसिक डिफरेंस जो होता है आईआईटी मद्रास का कोर्स एंड बेच पिलानी, आईआईटी मद्रास का मैथ्स अगर तुम्हारा मैथ्स हैवी भी हो, इट इज तुम्हारा एमसीक्यू टाइप क्वेश्चंस, ठीक है, बट सेम थिंग व्हेन we are going in bits, we are taught propositional logic, ठीक है. Propositional logic when you're taught, like the subjective questions are can be very lengthy and can be very तुम्हारा intriguing, like तुमको अगर समझ नहीं आया ना, you can't do it, ठीक है. So you
हुँ।
have to build a concept, core concepts of maths for the bits Pilani course. It's like more general science वाला course, all right. It's not like BTech, you are doing a BTech from engineering college, ठीक है. It is more like a general science वाला course. So you have to like actually understand the thing to write the answer by yourself. You can't know a formula and just solve the thing. You have to actually understand the concept and then solve it. Then you the professor might like your analysis, and it's like submitting a report paper only. So that's like with maths, and I would say it is more practical maths in IIT Madras, but you have to like understand, मतलब understanding में दोनों में ही है, but formulas everything you have to go
So
through.
like in your 11th 12th you need to understand the concept and like the theory अच्छे से, then you
हाँ,
can write the subjective paper.
हाँ.
Now काफ़ी ज़्यादा पुराना हो गया बिट्स पिलानी वाला कोर्स भी, 4 ईयर हो गया. Some students might be in the BSc level or the BSc honors level, right?
Yeah. Like recently, they have also released a placement report for like the BSc honors, I guess. BSc or BSc honors wala students के लिए. And like placement reports, and then I have seen like people getting internship of like around 1 lakh per month as like वो Microsoft का जो होता है ना
Hmm.
44 LPA का पैकेज, उसके पहले internship
Hmm.
करना पड़ता है. People are getting those things. So yeah, there is always course, मतलब always there is chance. So, yeah.
So like have they released the proper data like IIT Madras
No,
does?
no, 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 no. They still not have, but yeah, in like those live classes they have been taking, and those another like some few career discussion forums, they have been talking about that. So from there, I came to know that. So yeah,
Okay, so like there is like direct support from Bits Pilani for placements and internship
yeah,
and proper data available in it, but some
yeah,
students
yeah.
have
They're
gotten.
planning for a placement cell for us students, and like different placement cell from Bits Milani offline students. For the online students only, they're planning for a complete placement cell for us to like get us internships and placements from
Hmm,
there.
got it. And what about the higher education opportunities? Since it's a BSc honors course, so it's a 4 years course, so are they eligible for GATE exam?
Yeah, they are eligible for the GATE exam. Like lastly, we have been confirmed we can write the GATE exam after completing this course. So, yeah.
क्योंकि काफी ज्यादा डाउट आता है लाइक स्टूडेंट्स हु आर enrolled in बिट्स पिलानी कोर्स कमेंट ऑन द वीडियो के गेट एलिजिबल नहीं है, तो
हाँ,
लाइक
कुछ
इट्स
कुछ कुछ
अनसर्टेन.
see, this is controversial, but the certificate they're giving at the moment and the appreciation they're getting, we are coming to know that we will be able to write GATE exam. See, this was also confusion for me because that was also reason I took both the courses, like IIT Madras का course and BITS का course. This was also ambiguity, so मैंने ये इसलिए भी लिया था, एक point था. So yeah, you can say
बट
there is a controversy, but we are seeing हो जाएगा. Like the things they are saying, we can write. So yeah.
got it. And how is the campus immersion? आईटी मद्रास में एक एक्सक्लूसिव फेस्ट होता है पैराडॉक्स फॉर द बीएस स्टूडेंट्स, तो लाइक इज देयर समथिंग एक्सक्लूसिव फॉर द स्टूडेंट्स और नहीं भी तो लाइक कैसे होता है कैंपस इमर्शन?
Acha, so campus immersion as in like BITS ka like there are three campuses, Goa, I guess, Pilani and Hyderabad, I guess. So there are three campuses, and like hold three fests in a year, festivals. So you can attend any three, matlab any three. You don't have anything like restrictions. You cannot ये you are allotted like rooms and hostels like for every campus. तुम्हारा जो मतलब fest होता है, तो तुम्हारा अगर आई कार्ड हो and if you are planning to go in a bits offline campus का fest, you can go with an online campus ID card too. So yeah, there is no such problem. So you can visit the campus anytime during the fest, any campus, all three campuses. And तुम्हारा IIT Madras का, of course, we are like officially there is one fest only, Paradox सामने आ रहा है. So yeah, so that's the thing.
So like there's no exclusive fest. It's like attending. लाइक इक्विवेलेंट ऑफ अटेंडिंग सारंग, जो कि बीएस के स्टूडेंट्स के लिए नहीं होता है, वो पैन आईटी मद्रास का फेस्ट होता
हाँ
है इन
हाँ
विच बीएस स्टूडेंट्स कैन आल्सो
Yeah, for
पार्टिसिपेट।
bits का online के लिए they also like have some 10 to 12 days offline campus immersions to like when they give out the certificates and like the semester तुम्हारा I certificates and all the reports everything they give out that during those 10 to 12 days offline campus immersion that happens like only once in a year that is exclusively for the online students. It's not a fest but like they call you they give you some kind of तुम्हारा seminars होता है कुछ lectures लेते हैं professors so वैसा होता है like for not 10 to 12 days 7 1 week के लिए ऐसा होता है. So yeah, they do that for the online student.
One thing I came to know about BITS Pilani is that you get access to their alumni portal through the BITS
हाँ हाँ
Pilani course,
हाँ
which I haven't seen something like that in IIT Madras. Like
हाँ.
you can't like there's no like pan IIT Madras portal जिसमें तुम
हम्म.
offline वाले students से connect कर पाओ. So
I guess
is that
after completing the course we are given, right? The alumni status and like an ID card with some
hmm,
medal. I've seen in the
yeah,
LinkedIn
yeah,
people posting that.
could be the case that after you're done with the 4 years
Yeah.
degree, then you can get access. But BITS Pilani mein, while you're enrolled in the course, you get access to the portal.
या वी हैव गॉट बिट्स प्लानिंग का एक ऑनलाइन लाइब्रेरी है उसका एक्सेस मिलता है ठीक है वो तुम्हारा जो एलुमनाई का पोर्टल है उसमें एक्सेस मिलता है देयर आर लाइक you can like actually matlab if you are having some startup ideas and everything you can like actually email some CEOs and everything the alumni also help the students very much there is कुछ दिन पहले स्विगी का कुछ ऑफर था आई गेस स्विगी का सीईओ बिट्स का कुछ
Hmm.
हो सकता है आई गेस
Hmm.
so there was even an offer for students from Swiggy because we bits online students for them only, not only the offline students, online offline सबके लिए ऐसा था Swiggy का एक offer था. So the thing is, yeah, the alumni always support the students of bits, be it offline, be it online. So we get that.
Which course do you think is tougher? Both of, as you mentioned, the दोनों के like examination criteria काफी different है. But still, which would you think is more tougher to pass?
Yeah, see, as you get the help of the open book things and everything, so if you, even if you're like not mugging up things, you're just going through the course, you have just a brief idea of the thing. If you're like do with that, go with that in the exam for the bits, you can pass the exam quite easily. All right. But for the IIT Madras course, it's a completely offline exam, right? So you have to study for the thing if you want to get good grades. So I would definitely say it's tougher for IIT Madras exam. And I also value the exam much more because like the temperament of the exam, like everything from the, like starting from eighth grade to the students group, everyone starts to panic before the exam. Just see the last 1 week of the exam, so everything starts to like oh yeah.
क्योंकि like
So
the passing the course is like a big deal. Passing the 40% marks cutoff, and in some courses like 50% students don't pass the exam in tough courses. तो ऐसा भी होता है. तो like relatively bits पिलाने का course easy लगा है.
huh, I will say according easy not in like terms of the curriculum. Curriculum is like almost the same, but I would say in terms of the exam everything, it is easier than IIT Madras.
If a student want to devote less time, then bits पिलाने वाला course would make more
Yeah, yeah.
sense.
That is in their official website also. Like I guess IIT Madras says like if you take 4 courses per term, you have to give like 56 hours per week. I guess so. That was their
For
estimate.
10 hours per course per week,
Course.
na?
Or just then 40 hours if you take
हाँ.
4 courses. So, but with Pilani, they on the official website only they say like 25 to 30 hours. So they're also expecting the student to study that much hours for the courses. So I guess you can say the courses are also like a bit like the videos, the content they release it. Sometimes it's less, more or less. So yeah.
Which degree do you personally more value?
All right.
IIT Madras or BITS Pilani?
See, from my childhood only, I was like fascinated to go to an IIT. Everything IIT was like very close to my heart. Okay, like I wanted to be actually be an IITian. So from that thing, if I'm being partial, I don't know. But yeah, I prefer the IIT Madras degree more valuable. Okay, so yeah, I think it is more valuable to me. But yeah, BITS ka degree, to the industrialist and everything, the resource and the like opportunity you are getting, the exposure you're getting from that, it's also not less. So yeah, of course. So
Hmm.
both are good. But IIT Madras will be my favorite. So yeah.
Hmm. And when like IIT Madras का curriculum ज़्यादा rigorous है, so do you think like having a more rigorous curriculum adds to the value of the degree?
I've come across posts from LinkedIn and everything where people actually try to defame the students of IIT Madras. Like they say we are randomly passing and like the students' quality they're producing it not great. Okay. So I personally think if like according to the degree, like the extent of degree, if the course is much more rigorous, the students will be good. Matlab, the quality of the students they produce, na, it will be good for the industry, and we can actually make a like signature on the industry, and like we can actually leave a
Mm.
thing. So yeah, of course. So I would say it's quite good only because we have to prove ourselves in some way to still like with the offline students. So yeah, offline students try to. I have seen like BSc students from the biotech from department in IIT Madras have been like coming up with some defaming things. So yeah, but so yeah, so to answer your question, like yeah, if I feel it is much more rigorous than like the degree, yeah. So I don't think it is that much yeah, rigorous. It's basic only. I will feel the students who are in the BS degree should give more and like make this degree much more like in the industry more famous and more proud of our students. Yeah.
And also you mentioned like you for now you dropped out of the bid score. So what led you to that decision?
Okay, so first of all, like last term, I was like enrolled in the diploma. So after
Hmm.
getting enrolled in the diploma, I also took four subjects, and I was like really, well, I was not being able to manage completely things. And yeah, diploma is tough. Of course, it is tough. I would not say otherwise. So yeah, I was not being able to completely manage everything. And tomorrow, I was also preparing for an exam. I'm gonna sit for the there is also a degree from IIM Bangalore, the DBE, Digital Business Entrepreneurship. So there is
Hmm.
also exam for that. I was preparing for that too. So with everything, I thought like dropping off for this semester. If I like don't plan on getting the IIM degree, I might continue with the BECH degree from the next term. And if I plan on like getting the IIM Bangalore wala degree, I will keep the BECH degree off for the moment. So yeah.
Hmm. So you can take a break for a semester and then rejoin. There
Yeah,
is
yeah, yeah. With
flexibility in that.
maximum break I can take is for three consecutive semesters. After that, I
Hmm.
will have to like start the degree from the beginning.
Hmm.
So yeah.
So that's pretty nice. Like three semester is like 1.5 years. Uh,
Mm.
because it's not a
Sorry,
trimester.
sorry, sorry, sorry. Not three semester, not three semester. It's two semester. I was like
Hmm.
confusing between IIT Madras ka
Hmm. Hmm.
terms
Hmm.
and yeah, two
Hmm.
semesters. Yeah, two
Two
semesters. Yeah,
semesters.
1 year.
Yeah, that's fair enough. For a student who wants to do an online degree in standalone, तो like do you recommend कि वो दो online degrees join करे? Was yeah, क्योंकि you've also felt it gets intensive at times.
Yeah.
So what would be your
I would say,
recommendation?
see, first of all, I would say that a student who is like thinking of two online degrees can do it, but of different subjects, I would say, different like, मतलब पूरा different field का करना चाहिए. Like I was doing what data science from IIT Madras and computer science from BITS Pilani, which was also clashing in some way. ठीक है, मतलब clashing as in subject wise, I was getting the same subjects some place. So and कुछ term में कुछ same subjects. So at the end of the day, I was thinking to myself, what am I learning new? I am putting my hours, I'm putting my efforts, and I'm submitting, I'm completing terms, but I'm not learning new. So if you're like always like, matlab, if you're thinking of learning something new and everything, so what you can do is offer something from a different field. If you're pursuing two degrees or some minor degrees, which will make you more placement ready, if you want upskill quickly, something like that. But if you're sticking with one college with some rigor and like dedication, I would say that is enough.
Do you think like an offline course along with an online degree would be more because you would be learning like other skills like interpersonal skills through the offline course. So like instead of doing two online degrees, doing one online degree and one offline degree would makes more sense.
Yeah, yeah. About the college life, yeah, IIT Madras students, I'm personally also facing that same problem only. I don't have any college life as such. All right. Whatever fest, if I'm going for a hackathon, if I'm like doing some project together, that is the maximum exposure I'm getting with students. All right. And otherwise, it's online. ठीक है जब भी कुछ व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप स्लैक ग्रुप डिस्कॉर्ड ग्रुप ऐसा डिस्कोर्स सो ऐसा ही होता है उससे ज्यादा कुछ नहीं होता तो बट हाँ so if you are like thinking of an offline, if you want like that offline feel, the offline college you want, it would be better to have an offline degree and an online degree together. Yeah. So
Sorry.
if you're actually hungry for learning, if you're actually thinking of productive, like तुम्हारा कुछ project का चीज है, तुम if you're wanting to build some projects, if you're wanting to do an internship with it, I would say an online degree is much more better for in that perspective. But हाँ, college life miss हो जाता है. That's a fair point. So yeah.
And personally, I feel like missing a college life, doing a degree standalone, मैं भी honest standalone करूँ, it takes a toll on your mental health, and you feel a bit missing out on something like
Hmm.
college life. So,
Hmm.
do you feel that way? And like, what would be your advice? क्योंकि बहुत सारे students अभी ये standalone degree opt करना चाह रहे हैं.
See, I would say अगर स्टैंड अलोन में कर रहे हो ना तो मेक सम ग्रुप विथ लाइक द सिमिलर काइंड ऑफ पीपल ठीक है जो एक साथ तुम लोग, even if you're not physically meeting, even if a friend from some other city, actually sit with them, actually make a group, actually study the subjects together, actually have a same kind of goal and study it. You won't feel lonely and your mental health में toll ज़्यादा नहीं पड़ेगा. Even if you're like playing games, play games with them and have a same kind of goal. I would try to say that because हाँ मैंने भी देखा है ऐसा जब दोस्त मोस्त हो जाते हैं ना, so if you're grinding together, then you all grind together and like even the exams are coming up, 5 6 people they are studying together, making notes, sharing notes, मेकिंग लेक्चर्स का तुम्हारा वो जो भी बनाते हैं नोट्स एंड एवरीथिंग, सो दैट वुड बी मच मोर हेल्पफुल एंड यू वोंट फील अलोन इन इट. बट हाँ, ऑफलाइन का जो फील है, यू आर अटेंडिंग अ कॉलेज एवरी डे, हैविंग रेगुलर काइंड ऑफ फेस्ट, लाइक तुम्हारा वो चीज तो मिस हो जाता है. बट या, in order to like not feel left out, you can do this kind of thing. So I would say that has helped me a lot in the past days, past few months. So, yeah.
आईटी मद्रास में काफ़ी सारे स्टूडेंट्स हैं, लाइक देयर आर प्रॉपर सोसाइटीज़, ऑनलाइन सोसाइटीज़ आर नॉट एज़ गुड एज़ लाइक एन ऑफलाइन कॉलेज क्लब,
Mhm.
बट देयर इज़ सम अमाउंट ऑफ इंटरेक्शन एंड लाइक माइंडेड इंडिविजुअल्स से मिलना हो जाता है. सो एंड देयर आर ऑफलाइन मीटअप्स टू, मैनी ऑफलाइन मीटअप होते रहते हैं लाइक
हाँ हाँ हाँ.
अलोंग द ईयर. तो बिट्स पिलानी में भी लाइक आर देयर लाइक सिमिलर अमाउंट ऑफ स्टूडेंट
Hmm.
ग्रुप्स?
About offline meetups, I would say there are not much offline meetups as such, but they have clubs, they have तुम्हारा वो groups, everything. Clubs as in like I'm मतलब personally was there in तुम्हारा वो social media का एक multimedia group था, उसमें मैं personally था. There is तुम्हारा technical groups, ठीक है, cultural groups, there are there, it is there. मतलब official of the bits पिलानी only, ठीक है. So you can like take participate in तुम्हारा fest, upcoming fest, technical में you can participate in hackathons, everything. Multimedia you can like create pages and stuff, people who are doing that kind of things, they're in there. So वो सब के लिए तुम्हारा है. But offline meetups, there is no such thing as offline meetup as of now, but I guess they can introduce that in the future.
देयर आर प्राइमरीली टू ऑप्शंस, या तो स्टैंड अलोन कर सकता है स्टूडेंट, या ये डुअल डिग्री लाइक लेट्स से विद एन ऑफलाइन डिग्री. सो
Hmm.
among these two courses, which one would you recommend for standalone, or which one would you recommend for dual degree for a student?
अच्छा.
And or interest पे भी depend कर सकता है, तो like mention that point too.
हाँ, हाँ, हाँ. See, which one I would prefer for standalone? Standalone, I would prefer IIT Madras because I feel IIT Madras is much more rigorous course, and if you like have to like do a standalone degree, you have to put the you will get the hours to put in. ठीक है. Standalone में तुम्हारा कोई offline college नहीं रहेगा. And I've seen people who are doing it as a dual degree with offline colleges have been reluctant to submit the assignments, reluctant to attempt the exams. ठीक है. वो तो होता ही रहता है, and people tend to drop out of the course. This is the reason mainly people, इतना number of people get admitted but they can't continue till the end. ठीक है, ये तो होता ही रहता है. So yeah, and about that, so standalone, if you're doing completely standalone, you can do this, but bits is also a good option. It's not that I would not recommend, because bits में तुम्हारा जो होता है, bits में भी there are like bits में opportunity भी कम नहीं है. You can also like do bits also, but bits can be managed with an offline college too, I would say, because the number of hours it requires is much more like lesser than IIT Madras, and still you can, it's also flexible too. Like if you're actually having some kind of problem with a graded assignment one night, okay, you can just email the TA and they will extend the deadline for you. Can just submit it then in the next 12 hours and next 24 hours they will extend it if you have like a proper reason and like make them understand it. But so I don't think there is such option for IIT Madras, so there won't be an extension of a deadline as such. मतलब वो तो ऑटोमेटेड ही होता है आई गेस. सो या, तो तुम्हारा वो तो चीज जो है वो भी है. And their exams are also like they hold the exams in 2 slots. Even if the exams you are like एक slot में नहीं दे पाए, so you can like I guess if you can manage to like make the TA understand or the teacher understand, professor understand, you can get a like lease for the second slot. So that's the thing. So I would say as like तुम्हारा standalone, it would be better to go with IIT Madras. And I'm not talking about the curriculum everything, but with everything only, everything included, you can like go with the standalone for IIT Madras and do as a dual degree with BITS.
बिट्स का कुछ ड्रॉप आउट रेट का कुछ आइडिया, क्योंकि आईटी मद्रास में काफी हाई ड्रॉप आउट रेट
हाँ हाँ
होते हैं.
हाँ. बिट्स का, सी बिट्स का जो थिंग है, अब द थिंग विद बिट्स इज 70 or 65% students are standalone only. Like in the thousand or तुम्हारा वो
हम्म.
1500 students, like more than 700 800 students are standalone. ठीक है.
हम्म.
तो वो एक चीज है. तो maximum students I have come across in bits, और I have asked them, they're always saying standalone only. ठीक है. बहुत कम
हम्म.
जनी है like doing, and even if they're doing some online degree with it. And I guess there is तुम्हारा Scalar School of Technology, right? So
हम्म.
तुम्हारा वो जो SST का जो students, I
हम्म.
guess they also collaborate with bits. तो तुम्हारा वो उनका भी जो डिग्री होता है, I guess bits का यही डिग्री मिलता है उन लोग को,
हम्म.
I guess so. तो वो जो भी है, तो आई गेस वहां से भी लाइक 500 और 600 स्टूडेंट्स वहां से आते हैं. सो इफ देयर इज 60 to 65% डूइंग फ्रॉम इन द बिट्स फ्रॉम from तुम्हारा standalone only. So maximum students left from after SST. So वो तो like standalone ही हो रहे हैं. So I guess dropout का rate it is lesser than IIT Madras of course because the student pool of IIT Madras is so high,
Hmm.
36,000
And
students per. Yeah.
I think majority of the students are dual degree still, like
हाँ,
50,
it's
55%.
55%, yeah. Or 60% is dual degree, 40% is standalone. ऐसा ही
Huh,
कुछ था. हाँ.
something like that. I think the fees of both the courses are similar, but like,
हम्म.
are there any differences which you find
No,
out?
so IIT Madras, you can like select the course wise fees. All right, so you can like select a course and you can like give the fees of that course and term wise. So bits का वैसा नहीं होता. Bits you can like you have to take 3 courses. तुम्हारा मतलब 6 courses in a semester. So तुम्हारा वो semester wise fees भी होता है. And like semester wise fees is like 50 to 56,000, and you can like extend the thing in here also. Like you can take less number of courses, which will reduce the money of course. But हाँ, तुम्हारा total में bits का I guess 3.5 पड़ता है 3.5 to 4 and IIT Madras is like 4.4 plus something
No, no,
450.
no. I think IIT Madras is like 380, right?
Oh, sorry, I got confused. IIT Madras is 3.5 to 4, 38, 38.
Huh.
And BITS is 4 lakh 17 or 4 lakh 15 ऐसा
Hmm.
कुछ था.
So
हाँ,
slightly higher fees in
slightly high.
bits.
हाँ, slightly high.
Got it.
Then
Got it.
you can also discontinue in the BSc on BSc only. Like BSc honors is the fourth year. So
Hmm.
BSc third year में you can like just discontinue the course and उसके लिए fees थोड़ा कम पड़ेगा. I guess first
Hmm.
year is foundation, they don't give any certificate. Second year is diploma. Third year is BSc. Fourth year is BSc honors. So yeah, there are multiple exit points like IIT Madras only. So yeah.
Hmm.
But first year you don't get any certificate. You have to complete at least 2 years to get the foundation degree, foundation
Hmm.
the certificate.
Any final message to the students like watching this, like any advice you want to give?
Yeah. So mainly for the standalone, the students who are like thinking of getting enrolled in the IIT Madras, I would say it's a pretty damn good degree. All right, so you can like, of course, like manage offline college with IIT Madras का offline college के साथ online degree भी manage किया जा सकता है. But the thing is, I would like to say, even if like the courses get difficult, maybe extend the terms, but don't leave out of the degree. That makes the degree मतलब तुम्हारा incomplete journey रह जाता है. And if you want to like actually do the degree, do it till at least diploma or like degree or तुम्हारा degree courses तो अच्छा ही होगा complete कर लो. So yeah, I would try to say that because I see people dropping out. I have seen my friends doing offline and online college just doing this degree as like the like pastime कैसे कर रहा है, and I don't like that thing. So yeah, I
Hmm.
would try to say at least take the degree seriously and go to a certain checkpoint and then exit. And it would also like make their CVs, make their resumes, make their LinkedIn profile also very much like good prominent across others. So yeah, that's the thing. And the community is very big. So even if you're like in IIT Madras ka degree, the students also help you a lot. Everything in the LinkedIn also, I've come across many students posting, helping with projects, everything. And we are getting quite, matlab, our image is also getting very much profound on the face of LinkedIn and everything. So yeah, I would say not to like discourage anything like that. And बिट्स का डिग्री भी आई वुड से इन बिट्स आल्सो यू कैन गेट एडमिटेड बट तुम्हारा बिट्स के लिए इफ यू आर नॉट लाइक इफ यू आर जस्ट fickle minded and you don't know Jay, if you're like totally immersed in computer science or you want to take some AI or want to be a data scientist, everything you can from the bits degree. So you can just go for the bits degree when you don't think you are like matlab, indecisive and you don't know which path to choose. So that would be my message to everyone. So yeah.
Got it. Awesome, Saurajit bhai. Thank you for taking the time out and doing this podcast. You can find his LinkedIn in description and connect with him. And yeah, that's it. इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लो ऐसी और वीडियोस के लिए एंड बाय.